Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a new sub EZA. This is for Full Power Frost. Now I remember it was pretty exciting when Full Power Frost actually got a card when Hit came out back in 2018. Remember that Frost, Champa, Hit, and Bodamagetta are global first characters, right? Remember they did come to global about 4 months before JP got it. Right, Global got the characters for Christmas of 2018, and JP got them for April, in April of 2019. So, let's just give Frost, though, a Stickerooski, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the build that I gave him. Now, I do, like, it saddens me greatly when I have to come on here, and I gotta say, guys, I've got bad news. Pretty sure this guy's bad. So, you know, sorry that every character these days, I'm like, yep, well, they're ass. But I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be the deal with Frost. Pretty sure Frost is actually worthless. So, as you guys can see, if a character is worthless, we'll give him additionals or crits or something like that. Worthwhile characters these days, we will give dodge. So, Frost has a high chance to crit for the first 6 turns. So, certainly you do not need to give him crits. Again, if you are the world's biggest Frost fan and like you want to utilize Frost, I would recommend full dodge is the way to go with Frost. I mean, I guess he does have a strong super attack effect, right? 50% attack defense, and he lowers attack. So that's strong. Built-in additional and hit him with system additional. So if you triple super, defense could get to at least a reasonable level. But it's just not enough to run Frost, who does not synergize well on like any team with any characters in any situation. Alright guys, we're here. Let's go. Now we're running Kale's team. I did not consider Kale's team good, mostly due to the incompetence and the weakness of Universe 6 characters. We're running, by my estimation, 3 Universe 6 characters who are nearly worthless in Frost, and LR Kill and Khalifa. This is a fight where LR Kill and Khalifa, if you could hide them at the start, this is a fight where they could be quite good. Alright, Kill and Khalifa, this red zone cell fight, this is just kind of my go-to. I feel like this is a nice showcase stage, right, against Cell. Sometimes I like using Frieza. I could always go into the Gods and Mortals event as well. There's several stages we could use. Good showcase stages. Universe 6 is just really bad. I do wish, like, you know, I mean, sub EZAs, we can't really expect them to be killers, right? But, like, I do wish that Dokkan could just, like, kind of, like, get the memo sometimes. Like, okay, like, we did release a premium character, Kale, and I know she's one of the worst sellers ever, but, like, maybe people would want to use their Kale. Right, there's Kale fans. I'm a Kale fan. Maybe Kale fans would like to use her. So, maybe, like, you know, Frost, for example, could be a little bit better. Just saying. Frost Link set here. Universe's most malevolent. Yeah, by the way, the cocksucker does have a Frieza clan link despite, oh, ding ding ding, not being a Wicca Bloodline category character. For some reason, they thought, well, let's just make it Frieza's family instead of Frieza's race, which seems very stupid. Frost, I feel like if he was going to work anywhere effectively, it would probably be not with Universe 6 characters, but on, like, Wicked Bloodline, right, would be where. So he has Universe's most malevolent, Metamorphosis, which is a good link, Brutal Beatdown, Coward, Tournament of Power, Wars Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. So, I mean, sure, you know, Tournament of Power and Wars Universe 6, I mean, in total, we're getting 13% attack and defense, and 5 key from those 2 links. So, at least something. 148k defense, Frost says that. I already mentioned his really good super attack effect. 50% attack and defense, he lowers enemy attack. Passive, he gets 3 key. And then he gets an additional, has a high chance to be a super, and a high chance of critting for the first 6 turns. I'll take that. He gets 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 180% attack and 120% defense with a high chance to stun the enemy on super. I suppose he might be okay defensively after supering, huh? Because, I mean, you're talking 160% defense at the start of turn, 120% defense on super, and then 50% defense from super attack effect. Although his start of turn defense really was very low. What are this boy's stats? His rainbow stats? His HP is only 14,000. Oh my god. Attack is 17,000. Decent. Then he's only at 10,000 defense. Seems kind of low for a EZA character. 9 million this kid does. Okay. And he can do 3 of these. There's the guaranteed additional. And we don't get the hidden potential system for some reason? Okay. I have a full additional build and he didn't get it. Alright. I mean, you know, whatever. Sure. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, the last thing we saw right there was his high chance to stun the enemy when performing a super attack. Yeah, I can float Kale off right here. This will work well. Alright, so Vegeta is going to get hit right here. And then he is going to activate his support for us, which will be nice. So on this next turn is going to be the turn we're going to see the highest stats we're going to get from Frost. Is going to be on this next turn. Because we're going to have Vegeta support. We're going to have him next to Frost. Like we're going to have most of his links. Like, everything is just going to be set up. Now, again, the big crime for Universe 6 characters, this Frost, I don't know. I mean, him just generically doing damage and having, like, mediocre defense, I mean, probably is what to expect from the sub-EZA character. So, like, I'm not screaming, what did they do over Frost? At least not this Frost. Tech Frost? Dokkan should be ashamed of themselves for what they did with Tech Frost, man. Tech Frost, I mean, you know, it's... Keep in mind that Tech Frost came out, what did he come out? 3 weeks before STR Krillin? Who is incredible, like, you know, I don't get it. Alright, Kale doing quite a bit of damage here, but our full power Frost, we should still be looking nice. I kind of wish I brought an item. Oh, Kale quads right here. Okay. That's unfortunate. Well, this showcase turned into a disaster, didn't it? We got the golden turn for Frost. God, bro, it's so hard to make these videos, man. I don't care. I'm doing it. We're getting support from Frost. Keep in mind, we get triple super right here. Cell's just going to super attack right away, and we're instantly dead. We have all 7 links up right now, by the way. He didn't instantaneously super attack. Okay, perfect. All right, Frost. 13 million, and he could do 2 more after this. And he has a high chance to crit. Yeah. And he could do 2 more after that. Like, I mean, he could... The boy's got some damage. I mean, that times 3? Sure, but... Again, that's not really, like, the go-to winner. It's been quite many a moon since we've gotten this in a video, so I'm going to do this here. Alrighty. So. Yeah, we could just, I guess, leave our rotation exactly like this. What is Kale and Khalifa at now? 582? Okay. Yeah, we're right about at the point of the fight where Kale and Khalifa can start to become pretty good. We also have Kale and Khalifa's extra stats buff up. Remember that when Kale and Khalifa... This might do a little bit of damage to Kale, actually, first hit. Yeah. Because the Cell's debuff as well. But Kale and Khalifa, when they're under that, what is it, the 66% HP threshold, they get quite a bit of stats and an extra additional that is, like... I mean, I would say practically mandatory to them even being a decent character at all. Yeah. All right, sure. Let's just go ahead and get through here. Yep. Damn it. Again, this video, the way this turned out, this is one of those things where we get to the sector rotation with Frost every single turn, and it's going to be with Cell having a sliver of health. Because they're going to do this. They're going to get their additional right here. The other thing, too, so, like, we had the two Frosts next to each other. Keep in mind that, like, Tech Frost, I mean, they made him a transformation boost support type character, which I still don't understand. I don't see why Frost couldn't, I mean, he would have been much better suited as a Universe 6 support. I mean, you know what else would have been nice as a tournament participant support? Obviously, we couldn't do that now, but I'm not really too sure what the move is here. Cell has to have a super attack cooldown, yeah? He's gotta. So we have type advantage. We could put Tech Frost in slot 1. Remember, we get all 7 links activated right here. 186. Okay, let's see how we do. I don't think Cell can super right away. I don't know what this guy's cool. What is Cell's cooldown? I think my Frost has a full dodge build. This Frost. Again, a character like this, if you want to make them usable, you give them full dodge, man. Cell. What is your cooldown? His cooldown is 5 attacks. Okay. Then there's 12 million out of Frost again. At this point, we're about to lose his crit and the guaranteed additional, right? That only goes for his first 6 turns. So next turn, we're not going to have access to that. All right, Kale should be able to pretty easily tank this. Should be able to, right? Been a little while since I've really used Kale quite a bit, but she's got her passive up. I still took 132. I mean, I guess that is still pretty good. Remember, Cell is a 1 million damage super attack boss. This Buff Cell. Buff Cell and STR Cell both are. I love how we're like... Bro, I'm using all these Universe 6 characters and we're getting destroyed by Red Zone Cell. Oh, man. Let's just hope... So, last year... People are... Damn, people are overly negative in the community, right? To be fair, this year has been pretty bad in terms of character, power, design, stuff like that. It really was in 2022 as well, but we had kind of like the soft reset happened, right? To where, you know, 7th anniversary, Red Zone hit, all these characters were just bad all of a sudden, right? And there was very little. If you look at the first half of 2022, take away the anniversary characters, specifically take away the gods, and take away LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you go through a lot of those releases, and they're pretty iffy, right? I think Ginyu kind of shines. He's a shining star. But, you know, Raditz, LR Goku and Piccolo, the ROF Blues, right? You go through a lot of the beginning of releases of that first half of the year, they're not very good. Tech Pan, not very good, right? Like, it's once Worldwide happened last year, that thing shot up. The Worldwide characters were crazy. Then, I mean, October of 2022 is one of the best months in Dokkan history in terms of character power. We got Path to Power Kid, Goku, Gamma 1, and Gamma 2 in the same month. Now, 17 and 18, unfortunately, are not on that level. Let's hope that, like, the Part 2 LR is really good. I'm going to put full power Frost in slot 1 right here. Just hoping to get another rotation from him. Probably should have given those Tech Orbs to Vegeta, but... Just don't super attack right away, Daddy. Alright, cool. We got a 12 million. I mean, we've seen, like, that's pretty much where Frost has been the whole video, right? Just shooting out kind of like these 12 million attack stats and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of Frost. I mean, we've kind of seen what he could do, right? Like, he could do those numbers. He could triple super. I mean, he at least is at, like, a mediocre or moderate level of defense after supering, right? But unfortunately, that's, like, saying he's at a mediocre level is not really good nowadays, I would say. Alright, can we kill Cell? I guess we could kill Cell right here, huh? Oh, by the way, did I mention, I don't think I mentioned it, but Frost only has one 200% leader skill, and it's right here. We could also run Frost on the tournament participants 17-18 team. It's another thing we could do, but again, that would be him, you know, without a 200% leader skill. I'd rather run him on a 200% leader skill team. At least try and see some of these Universe 6 characters, although we mostly got destroyed in this run. Right, it's not like we've been dominating Cell. Cell's been dominating us, so. Yeah, full power Frost. I mean, he is kind of, you know, just one of these. He's like LR EZA Rose, except he's half as good. That's how I would describe full power Frost. LR Rose, but half as good. Alright, guys, this is demonstration of true strength. Frost. Full power. His leader skill is STR type key 3 and 100% to stats. So I suppose you could use him for Battlefield. I mean, that's a place. His super attack is the Dirty Burst, which gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and then lowers enemy attack. I mean, I think that's a good super attack effect. I'll take that. Right, the attack debuffing could certainly be good for, you know, Battlefield, Super Battle Road, places like that. I mean, maybe Frost could be useful for like a Universe 6 Super Battle Road stage or Tournament Participant Super Battle Road or something like that. I mean, with a stun as well from his passive, yeah, he could be. His passive skill, Balance of Physical Strength, he gets 3 key, an additional has a high chance to be a super, and a high chance to crit for the first 6 turns from the start of turn. Actually, let me double check that. The key comes with the 6 turn. Yep. The 6 turns is for the 3 key, the additional, and then the high chance to crit. Then he gets 160% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then on super attack, he gets 180% attack, 120% defense, and a high chance to stun the enemy. Now remember that stun is only going to be a 1-turn stun, so it's only going to last for that turn. But, I mean, you know, a stun could still be good for Super Battle Road occasions. His link set is Universe's Most Malevolent, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Coward, Tournament of Power, Warriors Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. Frost's 12 key multiplier is 140%, typical number for like these types of characters. And then finally, Frost is on a few category teams here. He, of course, is on Universe 6, which is just a completely dead team. I mean, you have one right now. I mean, maybe I haven't had a chance. You know, we're gonna do Frost, then probably gonna do Boda Magetta, then we're gonna do Champa. I mean, Kale is a good Universe 6 character, and right now that's it. Maybe Boda Magetta is good as well. Let me actually get a chance to use him, but like it's Universe 6 is dead. We have Universal Survival Saga. Frost is on. But although this is mostly a moot category at this point, I mean, besides something like Skinny Boo or Urine, all of these characters are on tournament participants, right? Then Frost is also on Transformation Boost, very large category, which has had some killers recently. I was thinking about running LR Future Gohan, but his domain would cause Frost to potentially take more damage, so I figured I wouldn't run that. Then Frost is also on Full Power. I mean, maybe he could be a nice little help to Full Power, which is kind of like a weird mishmash category. You just have all these kind of like random things over there. You know, something like Frost maybe could help again. And then finally, Frost is on the new Tournament Participants category. They just gave us a lot of options for Tournament Participants, and it's a lot of options that suck balls. So, that's unfortunate. And then finally, again, Frost is not on Wicked Bloodline. It's a shame. I really think Frost should have been on Wicked Bloodline, but, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Not really too much I could say there. So, let me know what you guys think of the sub-EZA Frost. I mean, I don't hate him. I'm not, like, Tech Frost, I have rage towards Tech Frost. This guy is just kind of like a mediocre, he's a mid sub-EZA. Like, there's no point in getting excited or disappointed or anything about this guy. Like, he just exists, right? That's what this Frost just exists.